When Jormungandr attacked Thor in Asgard, it seemed personal somehow. But there's no way they could have met before that, is there?
I've been pondering that, and I have a theory.
I'm
We know
listening.
the lad spent his time in Jotunheim learning soul magic. Perhaps the serpent figured in.
You mean Atreus placed some other giant soul into him? Someone who already hated Thor to begin with?
Exactly! Though that doesn't narrow it down much, I grant you. I wonder if Jorm even remembers after all this time who he once was.
Okay, episode number 82. I didn't plan on starting it like this. So is there any point to this? I don't think that is. It's just basically a shortcut to the funeral, I suppose. Okay, moving on. We're still going to Svartalfheim. Except now we go for this thing here. It's pretty nearby. I don't feel like making a million cuts. I'm just gonna keep it uncut if I can. Unless it's really, really far away, in which case I'm gonna cut. But this is pretty close by. So the funeral's done. Atreus is gone. We still have Jotunheim to look at. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do there. You have something to say?
You know that shop in the Alfheim desert? Something you might want to see out there.
Yes, I know you already said that. We also have to go to Alfheim desert. Near some shop.
Thank you. Lunda.
Hi there. I wanted to ask, do you want me to stop talking about your muscles and how you look and stuff? Because it seems like it's making you all wiggly, like in a bad way.
It did, but no longer.
Oh, okay. So I should stop? Sounds like I should stop.
No.
Oh, all right, handsome. You beefcake?
Interesting. I wish they would remaster the first 3 God of Wars and maybe the Fates. They don't have to change much, just so I can play it for the channel.
Tell a story, if you wish.
Am I preferable to silence at last? A rare day. I'm touched. But since you mention it, there has been one on my mind of late.
Okay,
Goes
tell
back
it then.
to my earliest days, when I had little more to do than observe the mortals who passed through our forest. One summer, a local laird of renowned eccentricity chose to sequester himself with a small coterie of kinsmen and followers. The aim of their woodland retreat was to achieve enlightenment through study and discipline. They took oaths to brook no distractions until they became wise men.
Distractions.
Aye, women, drink, mostly women. As you can imagine, things deteriorated quickly. By autumn, tempers were frayed and wisdom remained in short supply. One day, I watched as the laird and his brother took their hunt. There they found, at the banks of a river, a lady as fair as any they'd left behind. She pleads for their assistance for fear the currents would carry her off if she tried to cross. The laird doesn't miss a beat. He hoists her onto his shoulders, carries her across, sets her down, doffs his cap, and fords back across to his brother, who is dumbfounded, can't even bring himself to speak. The day stretches on, the laird carries on hunting, and his brother quietly gnashes his teeth down to powder. Finally, the dam breaks. "Brother," he cries, "how could you do it after everything we've sacrificed? How could you break your vow like it was nothing, carrying that lass on your shoulders like you were a Shetland pony?" The laird just smiles. "Brother, I set that lass down across the river. 'Tis you that carries her still." Oh, I got a chuckle. A rare day indeed.
Yeah, we're continuing to the bridge. Interesting story. I thought it was going to be down, but it's up. Unfortunate. I am here. Okay, what the fuck? It's even further beyond. Hi, big guy. Lol. Time to use the relic. No need for shield strike, look at this shit. Hashtag dominated. Okay, never mind. That is brutal. How the fuck did I miss this?
I just had a thought. With Asgard destroyed, where will the Einherjar go?
Valhalla exists both inside and outside of Asgard. Who knows what became of it?
Aye. Suppose they'll have to find rest somewhere.
That's 3. We have any more? Svartalfheim? Yup. How the fuck do I get there? From here? But last time I tried that was impossible. Okay, from here. There was a gate here that I don't have. Okay, I'll see you there. Jesus Christ. What's that for? How the hell did I not notice that sooner? So that's how you get back. You have one spear spot and then pretty much go on from there. Burn that. And here we are.
On your right, White Rock!
Okay, you're really annoying.
Careful, brother! You're covered in White Rock!
Matters not, I can just remove it. Damn.
Watch your left!
How many?
One left!
Come on, I was gonna chuck the rock.
I'm glad we can help these Einherjar on their way, even if they hate us for it.
They do not need to spend their afterlife serving a cruel god any longer.
Agreed.
4 out of 10. There's no more here as far as I can tell. What are we going to do there? Like, I'm not sure. Just walk around. There's one in Midgard that I missed. Let's go for that. Where's the damn path? Let's also take the chest. Yay. Spent like 7 minutes over there trying to figure out how to get here. Not to mention spent the time trying to even figure out which angle I'm supposed to be coming from. Why is this glowing like that? Midgard. This one. I first went with the water cart thingy that travels you up the mountain. I hoped it would just continue and get me to the mines. And since that didn't happen, the only other way that was possible was through the upper part of this. Where are the dogs? Yeah, come here. You can see the effect either before or at the thing. Kinda looks like they're before. Just here.
Fellas, get ready!
Really, he jumps away.
Careful, brother! You're covered in black rot!
Doesn't matter what I'm covered in.
I wonder how many of these fragments of Asgard there are.
A realm's worth at least, so I'd say we have our work cut out for us.
Why do they have this here? It's not like there's anything there. How odd. Okay, let's see what the next one is. There's one in Muspelheim. Interesting. There's also something else in Muspelheim. Okay, let's go do those two. Okay, here we are. Question mark is over there.
Whew. Should have brought a pail of water. For 20.
Fuck is that? How the hell do I get there? Here? Why is it marked as question mark if it's another one of the breeze? Maybe it's different. There she is, the Valkyrie.
Good. I'll see you pay for what you've done. You abandoned me.
Kratos, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just trying to figure out how. Why I couldn't use that? That's what I was trying to figure out. How the fuck is that? Do you have any attacks that aren't red? I took way too much damage too early on. I like how nothing phases the freaking piece of shit. Okay, I knew I was going to succeed on the first attempt, taking like 80% of my HP in 1 second.
No matter what good, I'll see you pay for what you've done. You're nothing.
Oh, I felt that one, brother.
Asgard's blood. Fire!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Is your shield broken?
Asgard! For Asgard! For Asgard!
We've both been blinded by Odin. It doesn't have to end this way.
Asgard's blood! Rise! Rise!
Switching.
Submit! Fading fire!
Switching.
For Asgard! Power before me! Kneel! Asgard's blood is on you! Submit! Submit! Power before Asgard! You would judge me. You, whose cowardice has left entire realms in ruin.
Sister, I know the hate that burns you from within. I've
Just kill
felt
her, please.
those flames, known the comfort of their warmth. I wronged you. And I cannot change that. Never apologize enough for it. But the hatred, vengeance, you have to let it go.
Finish it.
Yeah, do it.
Yes, sister.
The other sword, please. Again with the emotional music. I don't even know who the fuck this person is. Decapitation. Yeah, whatever, put it on. Oh god.
There. I'm sorry it came to that.
Yeah.
I gave her what she wanted. But thank you.
So then, how's it feel being Queen of the Valkyries once more?
Queen. Why? There are no Valkyries left.
The Shield Maidens. Will you not lead them? Or rebuild?
Maybe. It would be the first time in a while I have something truly mine. We'll see.
I'm waiting for them to stop talking so I can give my opinion on the freaking ass boss fight that was. Terrible design. Attacks that look extremely similar but do different things, especially that, like, whenever she charges you, you basically have to hope it's either the stab or it's the spin. You can't dodge the spin, but you have to dodge the stab, and it looks pretty much the same. The camera doesn't follow for shit. The camera is literally useless. You might as well just turn off the assisted freaking tracking and just turn your stick. It's dumb. The game, it jumps around. You activate your ability, which takes a long time to activate. God forbid you have an ability like that, just remove them. Quick abilities only, because if it takes a longer time, she just jumps back before you start the ability, because she can dodge the first part of the ability apparently, and then hits you with something that takes 2/3 of your HP away. It's too much damage, and at the same time too much health. I got her to like last third of her health like 6 or 7 times because it takes so long, and any mistake costs you so much. It's not like... This is not a Souls game. It should not be trying to be a Souls game either. But it feels like that's what they tried to do here, but terribly. Because the dodges in this game are shit. And I don't know why Freya constantly changes arrows even though I'm not pressing the up freaking arrow. And then never has the correct arrow when I need it to stop the attack. I don't understand that. But yeah, we got it. Whatever.
Above you! Left side!
Screw my left side.
Another
Okay,
camp
got it.
defeated.
Aye, and one step closer to giving the realms a shot at healing.
I wish I could teleport from anywhere. Didn't have to go back there, but I guess I do. I am at the right spot, thank God.
It's regenerating!
Got him.
It seems for every camp we destroy, we find 2 more.
It's almost impressive.
7 out of 10. See you in the next one. Let's see what's behind door number whatever.
Oh, good timing. Remember that thing I said you was gonna want to see? You better go feast your peepers before it's over.
Who the hell are you?
Wait a bloody moment. Is that?
Thor's hammer. And his daughter.
I'll make you proud, Dad.
Well, she's blind, she can't see us here?
Well, good for her.
Is that really what we came for? Fine, let's go to the next one.
Freya, I've always wondered, why was Freyr so revered here so quickly upon his first arrival?
Well, to begin with, it wasn't his first arrival. Very few know this, but Freyr was one of the earliest visitors to Alfheim, back in the dawn of realm travel.
Oh, bit before my time. Do tell.
We believed for a long time that all the giants had died in the flood, until one of them appeared in Vanaheim. Her name was Gerd, and she came offering to teach us the secrets of traveling between realms using Bifrost light. Freyr became immediately infatuated with her. He always yearned to wander, and along came someone who could truly show him how. So, wander they did, exploring the world tree from root to branch. But one day, it came time for Gerd to wander away. Freyr was heartbroken, and resolved himself to perform some great feat to win her back. He set his aim on the grandest of gestures. He intended to be the first to find the elusive source of Bifrost light. And he succeeded, although quite by accident. Freyr believed he navigated best while fortified by a potent blend of Vanir herbs. When he wandered, he wandered. And he managed to wander from the World Tree directly into the Lake of Souls. The elves had never seen anybody come out of the lake before, so it got some attention.
Oh, that is bloody hilarious.
I don't know whether he worked his charms at that point or they just assumed him to be a great deity. But of course, he hadn't made this journey in search of responsibility, so he didn't stick around long. Still, the legend of his manifestation was passed along through the ages. It even endured after the Great Division, remembered by light and dark elf alike. So when at last he returned, he was uniquely situated to gain the trust of both sides and help to create a truce. The problem was, both sides trusted only him. So the peace could only last as long as he stayed around to keep it. And with the long war dragging on without an end in sight, I suppose making any kind of peace was an irresistible notion for him, even if it meant having to rule.
Okay, we're done with that. Let's go fight then. It's a boss fight, kinda.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
go. Another one bites the dust.
This is truly thankless work.
It must be done.
I'm sure the civilians we're protecting would thank us. Well, thank both of you. Me, they would just point at and scream.
Next. Vanaheim. 2 places. Then we have Alfheim. 0 places. Oh yeah, the 2 only remain 2. Okay, I see you there. Okay, another place, another group of enemies.
Use that shield of yours!
I tried to use that shield of mine, but
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
doesn't matter.
I feel bad for the Asgardians, and even worse for the Midgardian refugees. Learning the god they indebted themselves to didn't care for them at all. Such profound betrayal.
Why is this still on the map?
Aye. Their homes will not be the only thing they will be rebuilding.
Shouldn't the film of winter now end, since Ragnarok is no more? I should be decently close. Fuck, I went the wrong way. Oh, this is like the 9th one, right? Or is it the 10th one? I don't even know anymore. Let's see if there's anyone in the camp. There's no direct danger right now.
Now, Kratos, Freya, welcome back. Mimir,
Lady Sif,
Freya.
it speaks volumes seeing you here in person. The first of the Aesir to visit us in peace.
Really, Your Majesty?
It's the capacity of the Vanir's forgiveness that speaks volumes.
we know Asgard was more than Odin and his Einherjar. If they'll help us rebuild, they're more than welcome to stay.
Aesir and Vanir living together. I never thought it possible.
I imagine a severe lack of options for the Aesir helped ease things along.
Oh, Mimir. It has truly been a pleasure not listening to your prattling commentary for the last 100 winters.
Well, excuse me, milady.
100 winters of Mimir bleeding at court? I think I'd rather be exiled.
Indeed. Oh, the stories I have.
Really? Do tell.
Well, everything appears to be in order here, diplomacy administered, and all's well. Let's leave these two to their planning, shall we?
Anything to say here?
Feels half crazy to say it, but I got a good feeling about that Thrud girl. Never minding what family she came from.
I quite agree. She's an impressive young woman.
I thought you might. Why?
We go.
Show, don't tell. Keep saying how impressive everyone is. I don't give a shit. It's so impressive. Yeah, I've never seen it, so I don't care. That character development? We are developing characters by telling you they are awesome. What now? Trap?
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
I am shocked.
Watch your leg!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Why didn't you... Regenerating with what? Are you estasing during the fight? That is most rude.
On your right!
There we go.
I believe that was the last stronghold of the Aesir.
So, Odin's oppressive ways have finally ended.
Are you satisfied?
Yes. Perhaps the realms may finally find peace and healing.
Yay. What now? I guess in the next episode we're going to go across the other realms. See what's new. What new portals we have. Or whatever. And then we go for Jotunheim. And then we go for the DLC. I'll see you in the next one. For now, goodbye.